Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing. All my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
Wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
We want freedom.
Wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to better hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
We want freedom.
Wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just gotta go free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. We want freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
Yo, good morning. Good morning. I am the gingerbread man, and of course, known as Bro Claude, my government name. I am here, man. Listen, y'all gotta excuse me. My grandbaby had the gorilla flu. Guess who got that? Yeah, none other than the one that's next to her. So y'all gotta forgive me as I get myself through this. Was not feeling good over the weekend, you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't make a lot of appearance over the weekend. But I am here today to definitely cover a lot of the things that happened this weekend, because it was a lot. It was a whole lot. I mean, going into the weekend, Thursday night was crazy. Thursday night was like off the chain, going into Friday, going into Saturday. You know what I mean? The draft, of course, everybody's here to hear about the draft, hear about what I think, and hear about the takes of the draft and what's going on. Good morning, X 2024. What's happening? You know, first off, I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to everyone that supports this channel. I just really want to tell y'all that I appreciate everything that you have done, everything that you do, and everything that you will do. This channel does not move without you. We are actually at 1,494. That means we 6 away. We are 6 away for 1,500. We on the road to 2,000. We are 6 away from 1,400. If we could make that happen, I appreciate it and I thank y'all, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, spread it, man, because guess what? We're gonna do good, great hot takes. We're gonna have fun as always. Y'all know that I'm here to have fun. If it ain't fun, then I don't want to have nothing to do with it. But as I was saying, man, this weekend was very, very busy. This was a very, very, very busy weekend. And the first event, of course, this weekend that started off was the NFL draft. The NFL draft went on, man. I gotta say, man, I just say the word collusion. Allegedly. I mean, Stephen A said it. I'm saying it too. Collusion. Allegedly. I'm just saying we have a young man that has a seen, known, and played out talent. We see his talent. We know his talent. We know what Shedeur can do. We all know. We not playing no games. Know that the good old boys called you know what I'm saying, a lockdown on them. The good old boys did what they do. You know what I'm saying? And we know that the good old boys always, always, always win when it comes to them in their playing field. This is just the way uh, work. This is the way it has been done. This is the way it has been played out. You know what I mean? Because I can remember the minister saying that the NFL is the modern day slave trade. I can remember him saying those things of how everything is now playing out. This is smells, feels, and what I hear and see with my own eyes is collusion. Allegedly. I'm just saying. It looked like collusion to me. It sounds like collusion. And this is what it is. If it looked like a duck, it quack like a duck, and it walks like a duck, it is a goddamn duck. Don't play games with me. You ain't gonna get me to hear see something else. I'm not a blind man. Markeisha Watson, what's up? What's happening? What's going on, Sister Patricia? What's going on? This is a serious topic for me. Why? Because we have black faces. We have black faces. That is part of the NFL. That is part of the social media. And also that is part of this YouTube streets. We have black faces that are pretending, that is so fake, that's fugazi, and they got their head so far up that other man's but backside is crazy. And then some of them are paid off, and some of them are just devilish. But you're not going to tell me that this young man who completion rate is at 74% was not supposed to be picked in the top 3 picks in the NFL. You're not going to tell me, you're not going to fool me. It's nothing that you can do. You lost that bet. What's up, ADP? You lost that bet. This is an example of what they say and what they do. This is an example of how they feel about us. When I say us, I mean us. Yeah, that's what I'm telling y'all. Because they don't want to see the young, positive black man. They don't want to see the confident black young man. They don't want to see the positive and the confident black father. They have a problem with that. We could throw out many names, many names like Johnny Moselle, all of those. We could throw out many names. How you doing, brother Rasheen? We could throw out many names and many white fathers, not just the ones, you know what I'm saying? But listen, we're not gonna play games. We've seen this. We've even known that Papa Bear Hallis, who is, the prior owner of the Bears, said that he'd never have a black quarterback play. Well, tables turn, things do change, and Caleb Williams is the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. But we did, while Papa Bear Hallis was alive, he made sure that was a true statement that he made. He said it in the 60s. He said it when it was able to be said. You know what I mean? When they was getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else called them to the carpet. Papa Bear Hallis said that. Does racism exist in the NFL? Yes, it does. Hey, Lotus Flower. Mike, how you doing? Does racism exist in the NBA? Yes, it does. Does racism exist in the WNBA? Yes, it does. Does racism exist in professional sports? Yes, it does. Racism is everywhere. But us good people, we are trying to get rid of that. We're trying to destroy that type of mindset. Us as black people, in particular, me being myself, I try to flow not against what the race is. I try to present the quality of my character, and that if I'm good enough, if I am a good prospect, or am I doing it well enough to be able to compete? Well, I think that not only am I well enough to compete, well enough to be great in whatever I'm doing. That's the way that I like to look at things. Can I be great at what I'm doing? Can I be great in these YouTube streets? Can I be a great informational platform for you? Can I be a good person that can keep it on the real and keep it raw and uncut for you? What's up, Tulip? I seen you this morning. Can I be able to deliver a clear and plain message to you? Can I be able to be fair in my takes? Can I be able to be fair in what I see? Can I be able to go and distinguish the accurate facts of a problem? Yes, I can. I'm going to give it to you raw. And you just don't like it. You just don't want to take it. You just don't want to accept it. But this was the NFL owners saying, nigga, sit your $5 ass down. And if you thought that I can't humble you, I'm going to show you what I do and who got the power. I'm going to show you who got the power. That's what the NFL did. See, I'm not afraid to call it out. Allegedly. I'm just saying. It's like we see these things going on. I see y'all. Let's see y'all in the chat, Brian Himes. PGI, that's what, big dog, what's happening? I see everybody wanting to dance around. You're dancing around the problem. You dancing around the problem. The problem is that this young man had talent enough to be the 1 through 5 pick of the NFL draft. But you wanted to show a Negro, a black man, a young, confident man, that he's not bigger than what you are building. Okay. That's what you wanted to show him. I'm sure he knows that. because it takes a team to win. But you wanted to show him, just in case he get it twisted in his head against you, huh? That's what you were doing. You were saying, Shedeur, I don't care how good you are, you still a nigga. That's what you were saying. I don't care how good you are, you still a nigga. Know your place. Muhammad Ali said he won multiple fights. He's had the belt multiple times and been champion many different times in his career. But you know what Muhammad Ali said? I'm still a nigga. That's what Muhammad Ali said. That's his mouth. I'm still a nigga. That's what they think of you. Muhammad Ali cannot be lying. He didn't make things up. He was a straightforward. He used to deal with them straightforward. Go look at the Muhammad Ali clips. Go look at them. Muhammad Ali didn't play with those people because he said that you always gonna think. You always gonna think you in power of me because you raised up to think that way. You always gonna think that you better than me because you were raised up to be that way. Where it is a young man that just want to play football. Shedeur just want to play football. He wants to play football. Shedeur Sanders just wants to show the world what he has, that he is a great player. He want to just compete against the best. That's all. But you factor in his father, you factor in his attitude, you factor in what he's gonna bring to the NFL. You factor, hell, what he gonna bring to the NFL is more popularity for the NFL because there's more young people that's following this young man. This young man is very popular when it comes to these streets in the NFL, when it comes to football. This man is very, very popular. He's already a celebrity. Damn the football. He's already a celebrity. Why? Because he's a quality kid. He's a quality kid. He has excelled himself to be one of the top picks in the NFL draft. But they showed us different. They showed us who had control. They showed us they don't give a damn what none of you say. And they put themselves right there. They took the hood off. It showed America. The good old boys took the hood off. And they showed America we still got control. And it is a great day for us because we can still make a $5 nigger sit down. They'll do everything they can do to put you in your place. You saw what happened to the Clippers. They had to get rid of that owner because of what he said in the back. They all think that way. Remember the Clippers? Don't forget the NBA. I told you it exists everywhere. They had to get rid of the Clippers owner. Thank you, Lotus Flower, for the $2 super chat. They had to get rid of the owner. This is an irresponsible situation for the NFL. But we gonna sit back and we gonna see what you gonna do with him. We gonna see how you treat him. And then you got the black man, you got the black coach up there. You know what I'm saying? He degrading them over there on the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, so that you could play political and disproportionate positions, so that you could play their game. And as if he was not a damn top pick. You dirty Negro. You dirty. You got to see that the problem with the black man and the black woman is we don't stand together. And they know by us not standing together. They know they can go in device and division and split us apart. They know that. They know that we all not going to stand with each other in unison. They know that. They know that a lot of us, we so much of a coonin, we got to be the paid bucker nigga. Yeah, that's what I said. Jason Whitlock is a straight coon. You coon? Allegedly. He be cooning though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. He over there on his platform, he just want clicks and chaos. He been going against Deion Sanders the whole time, and Deion Sanders made him put his shoe in his mouth and went farther than what Jason Whitlock said he was gonna go. You fat taco polar sausage eating at the Vienna sausage place in line 4-5 times, fries and chicken eating, buck mint water boy. Jason Whitlock, you trash. You're trash. You're a tasteless human being. And all that follow you. You're not no Christian. You don't display that. Allegedly. That's right, Tulip. Allegedly. You don't display that. You don't display what real Christians display. You don't display what any believer in a higher power display. Because God is good. And we know what good is. Good is in righteousness. It's not in fables or variations. It's not in variations. So if you're a believer, you're a believer, no matter what the label or what Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism, whatever, Muslim, Islam, whatever it is, God is good. And God has a place in everything that is good. And this was terrible. This was evil. This was demonic. This was satanic. This was sacrilegious. This was not a thing where this is a pure talent and we're going to judge it by its pure talent. This wasn't done. So Shedeur goes to the Cleveland Browns, and on First Take, did a cover today. I didn't like Riddick's cover either. Riddick looked like he was bought. He didn't keep it real. The other two brothers that was on there, Stephen A. Smith kept it real, and the other brother, he kept it real. But they didn't totally dig in because they know that they're owned and they want to continue to do their takes. So the white man is watching. You know what I mean? That is in control, allegedly. I'm just saying. We got to keep it always on that because what they do is what they do. So, First Take covered what was happening and what was done. First Take talked about how, the weekend went. And the brother that's on there that was, he was a prior a prior analyst, before, and he also he did interviews in the NFL. You know what I mean? He was a scout. He was a prior scout for the NFL and scouting. And here's some of what was said.
I just said the biggest thing for us,
This is the coach of the Browns.
We felt like he was a good, solid prospect at the most important position. We felt like it got to a point where he was probably mispriced, relative to the draft. Really the acquisition cost was pretty light, and it's a guy that we think, can outproduce his draft slot. So I wouldn't say it's any more than that. Obviously Shedeur has kind of grown up in the spotlight. But our expectation is for him to come in here and work and compete. Nothing's been promised. Nothing will be given. So I may hesitate to characterize it as a blockbuster. That's not necessarily how we thought of the transaction. But we are excited to work with him.
See that this was the Browns coach, and he was trying to downplay it as best as he could. He said, "Oh, it's not a blockbuster, but he's not going to be giving anything, and what I mean, just in case they want to get rid of this nigga, we gonna set the stage just in case we want to get rid of him. If we make another, what I mean, allegedly, I'm just saying, they set the stage up. So let's go a little bit more."
Okay, that was Browns GM Andrew Berry. Lewis, good morning. Damian, good morning. All right, gentlemen, I sat on this set Friday, all of us, right? Mm-hmm. As the first round went, and I tried to look at the positive. Hey, blessing in disguise. Maybe he'll be in a better situation. None of us thought he was going to slide to the 5th round. Lewis, what happened, and is this fair to Shedeur?
Well, Molly, I don't think the draft isn't about fairness. That's really not what it's about. And I think the reason why I say that is because I've said numerous different times, this whole process is very subjective, all right? It's very opinionated. There's human beings who are trying to assess players and their fit relative to the NFL, relative to their own, individual franchises. And that's an ongoing year-long process, multi-year long process, because scouts, even though we're primarily concentrating on Shedeur, this year and maybe even last year, it's one of those things where they're compiling a bunch of information both on the field and off the field for a number of different months. And then as it gets down to the wire, there's a lot of things that come into it that really don't have to do with your play on the football field, in particular quarterback. And there's a lot of other people that come into the whole thing when you're talking about then trying to set your final board. I think with Shedeur, look, I've said this numerous different times. This was not a on-the-field thing for me, because you are not going to ever tell me that Shedeur Sanders was worthy of a 5th-round selection based strictly off of what he did on the football field. What this came down to is somewhere in the off-the-field process, okay, when you're trying to assess someone's personal and football character and whether or not they feel as though it warrants a certain level or a certain price to be paid in order to acquire his services, people didn't feel that way. People just did not feel that way. As I said on Saturday to Mel Kiper, the draft is spoken. Whether we like it or not, the draft spoke. And somewhere along the line, people were not comfortable with the risk that would be associated with taking him in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round. That doesn't mean I agree with it. That doesn't mean that anybody agrees with it. That just means that that's what the teams felt. So now for him, he's going to have to go back and look at that process and say, hey, look, what was it during that process that somehow made these people, meaning the 32 teams, feel as though I wasn't worthy of being picked much higher than I was? Pay attention to those things. Make the kind of course corrections that he needs to, and now compete his rear end off to win the job, which he is fully capable of doing in Cleveland.
Y'all hear that? So he was pissed off that Shedeur Sanders did fall to 5th. This guy, he's a prior, person of the NFL when it comes down to selections and, personnel. And the brother kept it real. He said it had nothing to do with Shedeur's play. It had nothing. And we know that it didn't have anything to do with Shedeur's play. So what did it have something to do with? Riddick on there, big boy, You over there, you listen, you buckling, you buckling under pressure. Yo, you want to stay on ESPN? You buck dancing? Yeah, you buckling and buck dancing. Listen, Will had it right. It had nothing to do with Shedeur Sanders' play. But what it did have something to do with was, nigga, sit your $5 ass down in that spot where I put you, and you better not move, and you better stay. Allegedly. I'm just saying. That's what it is. You know? Time and time again, we have these people on these airways that's lying to the public, lying, putting veils over the eyes, putting veils over the eyes of the public in the community. It is what it is. We saw what it was. We saw that this young man should have never, ever went in the 5th round. In the 5th round? No, that was obvious call. Everybody know it. Everyone else is being fake as hell. You're being phony and fake as hell. This was a call by the NFL owners, and this was done by white boy mania, allegedly. I'm just saying. See, everybody's scared to say it. It's not hate. It's the truth. It's not hate. I don't hate that white people, you know what I mean, love themselves. I don't hate that Asian people love themselves. But goddamn it, don't be mad because I love my goddamn self. Don't be mad at me because I love myself. And the ones that look like me, goddamn it, don't be mad at me. Now, in fairness, in all of that baiting, race baiting bullshit, what is the truth about it? The truth is that Shedeur Sanders should have been picked in the 1st round, no matter wherever you had him at. He should not have been, but they wanted to demise his character, to put it underneath their thumb. They wanted to scrutinize his father. They wanted to show his father, you ain't nobody, boy. You just someone that we allow to get some money out of what we are bringing to the table, boy. They wanted to show Neon Dion up. You ain't Neon Dion to us. You Deion Sanders. To us. You're nobody. You're not Coach Sanders. You're nobody when it comes to us picking who we want. And this is what happened. This is what happened. So we're going to go a little bit more.
If you only have a few $100s to invest right now.
We're going to go a little bit more, y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit more. Then we're going to go on here and eat the meat. This is Woody. This is the Bucker nigga.
And the message that was sent was, you are not that guy. Or as people like to say, you are not him. Because what I've seen.
So Woody, Mr. Riddick, he's trying to say that Shedeur wasn't that guy. Oh, at 74 completion percentage, he wasn't. I beg to differ. He was just buck dancing. The NFL pays this guy, which they do. He still gets his check. I don't respect him at all. He lost all respect. And I'm putting it out there in the highways and byways, Woody, that you was buck dancing. And then this is your fellow NFL brother. This is a fellow Hall of Famer. His son, Woody. His son. And you went and turned against, like Deion Sanders say, I know some of you just didn't like me and you was in the locker room, or you seen me and you was around when we were putting on our jackets. You had some malice in your heart. Shedeur Sanders is one of them ones, boy. What are you talking about? Ready? He's one of them ones, and you trying to diminish him as if, oh, so then now you play the game. Oh, he ain't Caleb Williams, or he ain't this one, or dang Jaden Daniels, or this. Jaden Daniels ain't really, listen, Jaden Daniels ain't Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams ain't Jaden Daniels. So what are you saying? See, that's what I'm saying, that confusion. You trying to cause, you only here to cause confusion, fat boy. Stop playing around, boy. You playing with the people. You playing with the people. You playing with the people. You can get mad at me, but I'm going to call you out. You playing with the people. You sit here playing with the people, making the people think that it could be some type of way. It could be strategically set upon that Shedeur Sanders shouldn't have not been in the first round. You playing with the people. You sitting there playing with the people as if this kid was not in the 32 picks of those teams. See, that's the problem that I have with people like that. Him and Jason Whitlock and all of those ones. Soon as they see a young black man, oh, let's not call it racism. You playing what you? He don't need your goddamn help. He got control of this goddamn country, boy. He don't need your goddamn help. He's showing you. When he made this boy go to 5th, when he went to the 5th round, he's showing you he got control. He don't need your goddamn help. But again, listen, the symbolism, allegedly. The symbolism, yeah. It's always in a full effect. But I'm going to keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing is that Shedeur Sanders should have went in the top 10 draft picks. He didn't. They colluded, allegedly, against him, and they all called each other and said they all agree that they're going to send a signal and a message that, boy, sit your $5 ass down. And that's what happened. So I gave a half an hour take to that. It is what it is. We know what happened. We know what happened. No, I don't trust the Cleveland Brown organization either, because they making it. You see how what the coach said. He said he gonna have to work for everything. They listen. They probably just picked him so they could get rid of him, because they knew if they didn't totally pick Shedeur, they already outright saying, nigga, we do what we want. They outright saying, nigga, we do what we want. But I hope that the young man has a chance and an opportunity to do whatever in a fair break. But we watching Shedeur and we cheering you on. It's unfair. It's unfair what happened, but it has happened. And now we call it out. So yeah, BD, I agree, but, to hell with these people. To hell with these people, man. To hell with these people, man. Got our children out here, man, and mistreating them. You got bad conduct yourself, and you trying to talk about his conduct in the interviewing. What? You such damn hypocrites. You know what I mean? On to bigger and better news, y'all. On to bigger and better news. I want to play y'all. We're going to go on to my favorite topic, Chicago Sky. Yeah, the Chicago Sky is the top of my pick and what I want to talk about. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait because it's about to go down.
Obviously Chicago is a very special place to me. I was drafted here. I will never close the door on them. So to be back in it, I'm not that surprised, and it feels right.
When you got selected in free agency, one of the things that you said on ESPN was that Angel and Camilla were kind of big draws for you. Because in this first official practice, what has it been like feeding them inside and having that chemistry build slowly over time?
Oh, it's great. I played a lot with Camilla today, and just her presence in the paint. She's got great touch. She's got great hands. It's a point guard's dream. That was something I love. That we're building around them. To have two big post players with big presence, great screeners. All the things are going to be a big part of our offense.
First practice with the fire. What did you see with Kyrie? How was implementing this first practice? Would you expect from him?
It was great. He obviously is very comfortable and knows his stuff. Really attention to detail, which I love. That's really important to me as as a veteran. I like the details, and he's very detail oriented, and so I love that. Has confidence in this group. Wants us to be like ourselves. That's why we're here, and playing for a coach that just exudes that confidence in you helps a lot. So having him at the rim is great for all of us.
How much difference does this franchise feel since you were away? What kind of changes do you see?
Well, I feel like day one, it's hard to tell. I just got here. It's new for everyone, but it's still, like I said, very familiar. It's the Chicago sky. I think we've been on the right path. A lot has changed since my first day here, my rookie year. A lot, other than this building. But I think that, like I said, we're on the right path. We're making the right changes, have the right people in place, and it's a really special place to be.
Y'all heard Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney said that a lot changed since she been there. Courtney said a lot has changed. And that's a good sign for the Chicago Sky, y'all. That's a real good sign. That a lot has changed. And I think that it is a big thing that everything that has been done in the Chicago Sky organization is trying to turn around. It's trying to turn around. Big girl, I ain't paying you no damn attention. You just trying to get somebody to crash out. But I think that there is a big possibility, y'all, that we go high up into the playoffs this year. With the girls that we have, man, they competing. If you guys saw the practices, oh my goodness, they compete. Salute Hall Balls. They are competing. That's right, T. Camilla. I beg to differ, big girl. But yeah, man. So I think that this is a fresh breath of fresh air. So the way everything has happened and transpired in the last year, the things that was going on from last year on to this year, the firing of Teresa Witherspoon and all of the drama that was going on with that, and then the angel hate that was going on, the conspiracies, and all the talk about what Angel is in, calling her giraffe. Hey, big brother, magic man, hero, bread maker. All of the conspirators saying that Angel Reese don't want to play basketball. Angel Reese wants to be a popularity figure. Yeah, she want to do that too. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with her being a celebrity? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what she want to be known. She want to be known as one of the most finest, baddest, tallest, hardest, toughest basketball players in the women's basketball league. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm confused. I'm confused. Ain't that what a person that plays sports want or has talent wants? If you have any talent, shouldn't you want to be known? I mean, I'm confused on, you know, it's just people that has that hater in them that don't want her to be flamboyant. Because she flamboyant. Why? Because that's her personality. She's beautiful. That's the way it is. It says, Brother Claude, I hate to say it, but it's starting to look like Jeff was doing his job all of this time. This looked like a better team with a better team of coaches. No disrespect, Spoon. Hey, T. Camilla, I told you when it was formulated, didn't nobody? I was like, Jeff P. Listen, everybody listen. He's still on the clock until that buzzer go off and we get on the court and the team is picked. Jeff P, you still on the clock because you still got a choice of selection of 12 that got to get on that court. So you still on the clock. But have you did what you said you was going to do? I told you that, T. Camilla. I told you that, baby niece. I told you that. I told you that, Van. I told you. I told you. I said that Jeff P didn't do a horrible job. But it was horrible the way that he did end Teaspoon's coaching career here in Chicago. It was horrible the way that he led us along and led us astray with Kennedy Carter. That was bad. Instead of just putting it all out on the line, but then you got to look at it that he also tried to save Kennedy Carter, because guess what? He could have destroyed Kennedy Carter. You know what I mean? Listen, chat, listen. He could have destroyed it. He could have put out footage. Because it's footage out there. It is footage out there. And this is what I was trying to tell Sister Tony. And when we had that big blow up. But it seems and it pans out to what I was saying was right. What I was saying was true. And what she was saying and what she was doing is being emotional. I am not emotional. I have emotions on how I express myself with the flair, the way I do it, but I'm not an emotional character. You don't move me off of that. I see and assess and I look at the facts of what it is, then I move because I'm a soldier. It says, I love the reps. I saw it with her and Miller because Miller don't bounce the ball or put it down, but just made the bucket. We need a PG and we got one. Watch out, Skies on play. Yeah. Yeah. Big girl, you know you being the ops right now. You better stop acting up. You better stop you with your messy ass, you and Keisha. Go on over there and do your twerk with Keisha. You know I love you. You better stop it and knock it off and be good up in this chat. It says some folks don't like to see black folks too proud or too free. No, they don't want to see no black man free. They don't want to see no black man proud. No black man proud. Oh, you got, he has his hair in the head. What is he? He's one of those stuck up kind. You know what I mean? Like he's bourgeois. You know what I mean? Like, cut it out. It's real crazy. It's real crazy, y'all. I just know that Jeff P has to really convince me on that he knew what he was doing the whole time with the 12 people that he put on the floor, right? That's the only way you're gonna convince me, Jeff P. Is that you go ahead and finish. Did you complete the task? No, you didn't. But is it worth something right now? Yes, it is. All right, y'all. Let's hear what Angel got to say.
Chicago. Coming back is a great feeling. Being back in Chicago was great. My second year. Obviously, training camp was completely different from this year and last year, but you felt the energy, you felt the vibes, you felt the positive energy in the building that everybody just comes here and wants to win. It has one goal. So I'm super excited to be here with these players and this new coaching staff. And I was congratulating Tyler. Like, I know he's super overwhelming your first day, first time doing this again, so I'm just super happy for him, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, your first official practice with Coach Marsh, what have you just seen out of his coaching style? And
yeah.
What exciting things does he bring to this team?
Yeah, I've been communicating with him since he's been hired, and a little bit before that, he's been great. He brings a great vibe. He wants to win, and he wants to bring that culture in within Chicago and bring that winning culture. We brought Swoopes back in 20th year, which is crazy. So the vibes are here, like the energy is here, and we know what it's going to take.
How do you feel entering kind of into your sophomore season? There's so much growth from rookie to second year. How are you feeling entering into your second season?
I feel really good. I think the confidence, me going in, I think this offseason was super important for me, being around vets. That was the best thing for me, being around vets and just seeing both sides, like things that we deserve. Unrivaled was the best thing for me, being able to develop a lot of things and just being able to see like recovery, eating habits, and a lot of things. So I was super excited to be with the vets, and it was great for me.
Angel, do you have any personal goals? Heading into year 2 based off of the things that you've witnessed playing in Unrivaled and how you develop your game?
Just winning, being consistent, and just being there for my team every day. I think first year I had a great first year. Obviously things that I want to continue to work on, but you can see on Unrivaled just being able to stretch the floor more, and I think Coach Tyler he's done a great job putting that confidence in me, being able to take long shots. Obviously I probably didn't see too much, but just being able to take long threes, being able to dribble and get the rebound and push and do a lot of those things. So
I mean, she excited. She is excited. She's very, very excited, y'all. Y'all can see Angel very excited. Like she on go mode. Like she was shooting threes and everything there, doing the run up and down. So I mean, doing the transition, she was shooting threes.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of that this year.
How was Lisa Leslie able to help you with your finishing skills and your post skills?
I think I've had a long time relationship with her since college. She was the first person that told me I should go to the WNBA. No matter what the rankings were and where they thought I was going to get drafted, she was like, "You're ready. No matter where you're ready, you're going to continue to grow." So she's been a great mother figure to me, auntie, sister. She's been just great to me, and I've always had her in my back pocket.
Do you think you'll be able to implement some of the things that she was working with you on right away, or do you think it'll be a longer process of implementing?
Like what?
Any skills that you learned from her?
I think it's just basketball. Like, we just worked out. It was just a regular workout. I think I already have skills. So just cleaning up on things.
She already made it. Y'all heard Angel. Y'all heard Angel. Angel's like, show me, like, what? I already got skills. What you talking about? I already got skills. You know what I mean? That's what, see, they afraid of that type of confidence. Angel already knows she got skills. She don't need nobody to tell her. Listen. All these Clayton Clark haters, and they talking about Angel ain't got skills and she look like a giraffe and she look ordinary. Angel already knows she got skills. So the hell with what everybody else is talking about. She know what she do. She know what she can do on the court. She knows she's not limited.
Obviously, I mean, going into year 2, just continuing to be efficient around the basket and just finishing well.
What's your thoughts about playing at LSU for your first year?
I ain't been back since I graduated, which is so crazy. I was just talking to Haley about that yesterday. I think it's going to be a great experience. I know they can't wait for me to come back. They're chanting Bayou Barbie. That's where I got my name from. So going back there, it gives me chills already just to know going back home.
What advice have you had for Haley coming in? Because you know all about
and
now you're the seasoned vet now in year 2, it seems.
I'm not a vet yet, but just staying poised. I mean, I know a lot of pressure is probably on her from the outside. You know, I know how it is, just being the big name coming to town, expected to do big things, and I was just telling her, like, stay calm, stay poised. Me and Haley have a great relationship. I love her, and just being able to be here for her in this moment, because last year was tough for me because I didn't have a lot of vets. So just being that big sister, I guess, kind of to her this year is just super important for her.
Yeah, how much nicer will it be to have the vets? Like,
oh my God, it's already been a breath of fresh air, man. I mean, from top to bottom, from Ariel to Kia to Beck to Sloop, like from Eat to Eat Will, like it's just a breath of fresh air to have somebody to have your back. And I think that's the most important thing. And just learning from the offseason, I hung with Chelsea, obviously, and asking her, like,
did y'all see that? She was like, it's like a breath of fresh air for the vets to come in and have your back. She knew that the vets that she had last year was the ops. They was the ops. They was hating. The Caitlin Clark clan was hating. I mean, God damn. She knew she had opposition, just like Caitlin had opposition on her team. Some of her teammates didn't like it. Like Caitlin didn't have, some people in the NBA didn't like her. She had that on top of her. But I'm just saying, rightfully so. Angel knew that the vets that was on the team did not have her back. They played like it. They did not have her back. They was trying to show, hey, look, you the little girl, we the big girls, and this is our team, and you just getting here, so sit on the bench and don't do too much and don't have too much of a say. Shut up, Dana Evans. Well, Joe, go hit a bucket or something. Pass the ball on the inside, Dana. Oh, you can't? Oh, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? The thing is that the young lady feel comfortable. She know that everybody that's there. Yeah, Izzy was the ops. Izzy was the ops. Dana was the ops. There was a lot of ops on there. Hey, she said that she didn't have no veterans. That include Elizabeth Williams too. E. Will was there. But I bet you these veterans that I will say that Jeff P did the right thing. And Tyler Marsh, they did the right thing because they made sure that every veteran that came in and every person that came in on this team, Angel and Camilla, they the cornerstone of this right here. So whatever y'all think y'all gonna do, y'all not gonna change my mind on who gonna put asses in the seats. Y'all, you ain't coming to this team gonna change my mind on what I think Angel is. You ain't coming to this team. So what you gonna do is you gonna come in here, you gonna pass Angel and Camilla the ball, you gonna follow suit, you gonna do what is expected of you. That's what you gonna do. If you plan on doing something else, this ain't what this is. So you coming on here, Jeff P had them, you know what I mean? He let it be known from day one.
What did it take for you guys to win that championship? And they were saying like sisterhood and just being able to have each other's back. So I learned a lot in my off season and just coming back here, being able to be around a great group and just about the fresh air.
What about help your development as a leader too?
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes it easier when we have a great point guard. I mean, I saw that in my off season. Playing with Chelsea was the best thing for me. Coming back and playing with Sloop, so it's just been great. So I'm super excited.
Not just with Sloop, but also Ariel Atkins. You got to play with her as well.
Yes.
How has that relationship been, not just on the court, but also off the court and building that sisterhood?
Yeah, I was talking to her. I asked her how was DC because that's back home for me, and we just have good conversations. Obviously, she plays both sides of the ball, and I think me and her that's something that we have in tune. Like I love playing both sides of the ball. On the defensive side, she's been all defensive team, been an all-star. She's 8 years now, been in the league. So I talk to her a lot and just get some inspiration on both sides of the ball.
What is your also just, I know it's only the first practice, but initial impressions of what this team can be come either that first preseason game, start of the season, or is there still more time that you guys need to work together to kind of figure that out?
I think we can take away we're super competitive. I think everybody in here wants to win. Everybody wants a spot. This is more people than we had last year in training camp. So everybody's dying for a spot. I think Coach Tyler, he sets a tone early. He makes sure that we feel the energy from the beginning, and that's expected every day. That's a standard.
Was that his message?
Excuse me.
What was his message?
Oh, we had a team dinner yesterday, so he just set the tone like we're expected to have energy every single day. Like there's no not having bad days. Like you're gonna have a bad shooting day, but you can't not come in without energy. And I think he's emphasized that.
Last couple. Do you approach year 2 like year 2 of training camp? Do you come in any different? I'm
more relaxed now. I know, I know the nerve. That's why I was trying to call him like Haley and Jess has been here, Maddie, and some of the other rooks. Like it's all right, and now I feel like all right, like it's year 2. I feel good, and I'm like not nerve wracked. And so that's why I kind of told Tyler also. I know he has nerve wracked, and I know like the pressure is on him too. So just trying to give them confidence and calm them down because I know how it was my rookie year.
Man, I just told y'all that Angel just a beautiful person, man. She even told her coach to be cool. We love you here.
Donation. I thought it was a trap. Don't we get no money in that? I whoop your ass, class. Don't call me here. You tall black motherfucker. There's women up inside. I don't give a fuck about that. Nobody give me none.
Y'all can if y'all would like to, man, you can give a super chat or a super sticker on the production of the show. If y'all would like to give anything, if it's $1 or whatever it is, YouTube like to see that. They also like to see the like button. So could you please hit the like button? Please hit the like button, and let them know how you feel about your brother bringing and presenting the facts of what it is. Angel is in a place, you guys, of transition. Camilla is in a place of transition. You guys can see how happy Angel is. She was happy that she got drafted and all of this stuff. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the stuff that's going on. Thank you, Sister Patricia, for the $3 super sticker. The stuff that's been going on and that was going on in the back, she ain't got to worry about what them girls gee and saying. I mean, girls gonna be girls, guys gonna be guys. Everybody gonna say whatever they're gonna say. Thank you, Kurt Blanco, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you, Jamama. I appreciate you for the $1 super sticker. I appreciate it. You know, people gonna say whatever they're gonna say about you. People gonna do whatever they gonna do against you. But you have to have that confidence. You have to have that confidence to say, hey, man, look, I'm down with this. This is what I'm all about. And this is me. Thank you, Brother Van, for the $1. For the $2 super sticker. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Brian Hans. I appreciate you so much, so much. Kurt Blanco, you already know I want to try to keep it 100. So the thing is, y'all, that we gonna be okay. We are gonna be okay on the Chicago sky. Man, y'all don't realize what we finna do. Y'all don't realize what we finna do, man. We finna, oh my God. Listen, what we finna do is bust down the house of everything of what the critics say. We're not gonna be number 10. Yeah, I'll check her out. But what time training camp start? Training camp started yesterday. They actually there right now. They at training camp right now. I think it started at 1 o'clock. No, they there. They already there. They already training. They already there. Or they probably at the facility right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that this Chicago sky is going to be awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait till the 12 that's mentioned. I want to see what Tyler Marsh assess and all of the girls and all the coaches assess who is the 12. You know, I want to know what Jeff P. and the group of Wakanda select. I want to see what 12 that they select. You know, I want to see. I'm going to go check her out. You know what I mean? I'm going to check her out for y'all. But yeah, man, so the thing is that us here in Chicago, we believe that we have the ultimate chance of bringing another chip within the next 2 to 3 years. At least the next 2 years. Next year we should be able to be right there after the whole windmill of everything. Maybe 2 years. Next year and the year after, we should be competing for the chip, man. Especially with Angel B, you know what I mean, getting a new contract. Camilla be getting a new contract. You know what I mean? We showing the Bayou Barbie, you know what I'm saying, the Chi-Town Barbie, you know what I mean, the queen, the princess, what we believe and love in her and believe that she is capable of, and showing the Brazilian mama that, hey, we love you here. So I appreciate everybody in the chat. I thank y'all that gave. I appreciate you so much. And like I said before, man, so everybody can see and know where we at right now. We right now on this channel, the analytics say that we at 1,494. We only 6 away from 1,500. We are on the road of 2,000. Everybody that's been with me seen this channel grow organically. Whoa, it just changed in front of our eyes. It just changed in front of our eyes. So I appreciate y'all, man. Subscribe. Tell the people about it. Just like, you guys, put the C-Way up in the chat. Tell everybody about it, man. Tell everybody about the show. I do give everybody a fair place. This is a safe place. This is a safe place for your take. I don't care if you a Caitlin Clark fan. I don't care if you a Asia, Wilson fan. I don't care. Let's talk basketball. Let's talk reality. Let's talk real good basketball and what it is. Not about the people and what you think that they giraffes and they look like this and they got on that and they don't got on this. No, what's up, Fire? I saw you this morning. We want to talk about the facts and what's going to go down on the court, y'all. We got 1 week. We got 1 week, and we going to see the Chicago Sky get down like they live, baby. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I see everybody in the chat that always give me love. Like I said again, if you want to give to the channel, give to the channel. And if you want to listen, if you want to support my channel, you can support my channel by joining my channel and becoming a bread maker. You know what I'm saying? You could become a bread maker, man. You're going to get all of the things that's coming up in May that I'm getting everything done. Right now, I got my computer guy, but this is my shea butter. My shea butter is Bread House Butters. BreadHouseButters.com. You go to BreadHouseButters.com and put your order in, y'all. This is my shea butter, man. Listen, sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin. Go to BreadHouseButters.com to put your order in, man, and you're going to get it to 3 to 5 business days, no more than 5 to 7 business days. Sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, develop, and condition your skin, man. Listen, it is the baddest product on the planet. Your brother make it from scratch. It's hyperallergenics, heals good, feels good, smells good. I thank you so much. And then, of course, everybody, y'all already know how I get down on that music. Y'all know how I get down on that music. And guess what, man? I love everybody who has streamed and download the Gingerbread Man's albums. You could go to Gingerbread Man or the Gingerbread Man Bread Making 101. You could also go Well Done. You also could go to the Bread Makers album. That's right. Too Young to Stop. Check us out. Download the music, man. I guarantee you're going to love the streaming that music, man, because your boy gets down. So, as always, I'm going to go out with a banger, because we winning around here. And just for all of my team, all of my squad that's up in the chat, I see my squad. I love y'all. What's up, y'all? Big girl, I love you. I love you, Tulip. I love you. I love you, ADP. I love you, Joe Mama. I love you. Listen, I love you, T. Camilla. You know you my baby girl. You listen, I love all my brothers. Y'all already know I ain't got to mention y'all by name because we being around here. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that came in the chat. I appreciate everybody and what you're doing. Hog Boss, I see you. Brian Allen Has. Van, I see you up in there. Magic Man Hero. UTV False God, I see you. I thank you for coming back, brother, and giving the brother benefit of the doubt. You already know. Hey, I appreciate y'all even coming by, man. Even if we have different opinions, it's all right. It's an opinion. That don't mean that I'm wrong. That don't mean you wrong. That means that we getting out what we getting out. Lotus Flower. This ain't real money. Y'all already know. All my people. Listen, Brian Allen Hands. You know, I listen. I start none, do none without you, big brother. You dig what I'm saying? I appreciate you. And Dix, always. Always. PG, I see you up in the building. Brother Rasheem, 2024, I love y'all. Appreciate you being first in the building. Makisha, I love you, Sister Makisha Watson. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for every single thing that y'all have done and spreading the word out. This does not happen. ADP Creations, it don't happen without you. BD Sports, my main man, don't happen without you. I appreciate y'all, man. And I thank y'all for being and giving me a fair chance to give my take and listen to what I think that is going on in the neighborhood. Thank y'all for being here. And guess what? I leave as I come with another banger.
Yeah, them my own. You say but them my own. You getting money. That the broke code. I'ma tell you when it. Tell you when it. You say but them my own. You getting money. That the broke code. I'ma tell you when it. Tell you when it.
I'm a youngin' getting money, baby. All my youngins screaming, fuck you, pay me. All my homies there rap for me. And all your homies tryna rap for free. Go get it, take pride in that. For my family, I die for that. Touch any sister, do time for that. Look into my eyes and you know I'm about my business. I just turned the 8 to 33 and call it pippin'. Damn, walk through the door, they go for me. Small circle, that's loyalty. If I have a child, that's royalty. I'm my own boss, now I'm moving independent. I just got another check and then I blew it on the business.
But them my own. You getting money. That the broke code. I'ma tell you when it. Tell you when it. But them my own. You getting money. That the broke code. I'ma tell you when it.
All this money coming in is starting to cause a scene. These bitches do anything to get drafted or join the team. Before I even shoot my shot, I got them hooked like I'm Kareem. See me off up in that range, they say I'm pulling